All right, we are doing Unit 7, Week 1 Vocabulary. There is a lot of good videos on this one, and the words aren't too bad this week. So, all right, the first word is accelerate. It means to begin moving more quickly. For example, if you go on the freeway to go from one place to another, your parents will need to accelerate the car very quickly so that they can keep up with traffic. Anytime you go faster, that's accelerating. Distance. It's the amount of space between two people or things. For example, the distance between me and my computer right now is maybe a foot, but the distance between me and you may be a lot farther. I'm at school and you're at your home, so there is some distance between us. Height. It's the measurement of how tall something is from the floor to the top. So if you're measuring yourself, it's from the floor, like where your feet are, to the top of your head.
The Guinness World Records title holder for the tallest living person, really, is probably the most iconic record that we have, and always has been from our very first edition when Robert Wadlow made his first appearance.
Mankind has always been interested in extremes. Robert Wadlow escaped the attention of surgeons. All surgeons were not confident enough to operate on him, and therefore he might well remain the tallest man for a very long time.
I'm always amazed that Robert Wadlow's record has never been beaten, just mostly because really the internet has made the world such a small place, and finding these people now is much, much easier than it's ever been, and yet we still haven't found anyone to beat 8'11".
It's something you can't cheat at. You are the tallest or you're not the tallest, and it's a record that very few, when the book started, thought would ever be beaten.
It resonates across the whole world because every country understands how powerful this record is for being the tallest living person.
If one is talking about abnormalities, about pathology, about illness leading to gigantism, pituitary tumours are the only possibility. There's nothing else that will make somebody grow so tall.
So I've had the pleasure of meeting and measuring most of the world's tallest people in the last 12 years. Particularly Sultan Kosen is one that has stuck in my mind. He's such a gentle, lovely guy.
Clothes and shoes you wouldn't really fit into, so you'd have to get them made especially.
Finding clothes when you're the world's tallest man or woman can be a real nightmare. These, for example, are shoes donated by a shoemaker in Germany who, feeling sorry for the world's tallest man, decided he would try and help out by creating these kind of amazing shoes that you obviously can't buy anywhere.
The one page probably that everyone turns to is The Tallest Man. And I remember myself looking for the tallest man, and he was with the shortest woman. And you can't believe that anybody would ever be that small or that tall.
He stands out. He is unique. He is a phenomenon.
It's such a fundamental record, I'm sure it will now be in every other book we ever do for the next 60 years.
Okay. Measure. It's to figure out the size of something. For example, we are doing measurement right now in our math books. So we measure how much water can fit in a bucket, or we measure how long something is, how far away, the distance between two things. We measure them and we say, oh, they're this many feet, they're this many yards, so on, so on. Motion. It's the action or process of something being moved. So anytime you move your body, you are in motion. Okay? Scale, a machine that measures weight. So you might have a scale at your house, you step on it and it'll tell you how much you weigh. There's also little scales at the grocery store that will tell you how much your fruit weighs or how much product you're buying. It might depend on how much the scale says is how much you have to pay. Solve. It's to figure out a problem. You should all know how to solve problems. Speed, it's how fast or slow something is. Okay. Oh, in the bonus video. Yay, that was so short.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just find clothes restricting. Bet you're wondering who we are and why we're here. It's really quite simple. It began with two sisters. One born with magical powers, one born powerless. Their love of snowmen, infinite. Oh, no, too high! Blast! Oh, Mama, Papa, help! Slam! Doors shutting everywhere. Sisters torn apart. Well, at least they have their parents. Their parents are dead. Oh, hi, I'm Anna. I'll marry a man I just met. Elsa's gonna blow. Snow. Ah! Magic pulses through my snowflakes. I live. Ice pallets for one. Ice pallets for one. Get out, Anna. Pew, pew. My heart.
Oh my goodness.
Only an act of true love can save you. Here's a true love's kiss. You're not worth it. Guess what? I'm the bad guy.
What?
And Anna freezes to death. Forever. Oh, Anna. Then she unfreezes. Oh, and then Elsa woke up the magical spirits and we were forced out of our kingdom. Now our only hope is to find the truth about the past, but we don't have a clue how to do that except Elsa's hearing voices, so we got that going for us. Any questions? I think they got it.
Alright, let me know if you have any questions or if none of the words really made sense to you or if you just want to talk. Okay, miss you guys. Bye.